Yan. Good morning, class. So, this is the last presentation of our discussion under Lesson 4, which is yung various techniques in summarizing a variety of academic texts. Yan. Part 4, continuation of Lesson 4. Yan. This one is the last part of Lesson 4. Yan. So, mag-focus tayo sa preparing notes. So, when we say prepare, yan. According to this, preparing notes will help in expanding on your points in your essay. As these notes are taken from different resources, you will need a way to account for them. Yan. Like for example, yung mga academic writing natin, like yung research, essays, di ba may mga articles tayong pinagkukunan yan or mga information. So, paano ba tayo makakapag-gain ng knowledge or ng information kung hindi tayo naghahanap ng ng mga resources? So, kailangan natin mag-prepare ng notes. Ayan, para meron tayong mga backup information or mga factual evidences. Ayan, sabi dito, sa preparing notes, kailangan natin, isa-cite down natin yung different resources na pinagkunan natin. Ayan, yan, you will need a way to account for them. Yan. In a previous lesson, you were taught to do note-taking techniques such as summarizing, paraphrasing, and direct quotations, as well as citation to address plagiarism. However, accounting for resources is an important aspect to writing an academic essay or paper. Ayan. When we say citations kasi class, ito yung ina-address para maiwasan natin yung plagiarism. Siyempre, isa-cite natin sino yung writer or sino yung author. When we say naman, accountability for resources or yung i-account natin kung saan natin kinuha. Meaning to say, anong resources, for example, sa website. Ano yung website niyan, ano yung title ng book, sino yung author, ilan yung author, ano yung publication, yan, date or year na na-publish yun, ganun yung pag-account ng resources. Ayan, para maiwasan din natin yung plagiarism. Ayan. Okay, ito yung ginagamit nating format kapag mag-a-account tayo ng resources or isa-cite natin yung resources kung saan natin siya kinuha. Yan, which is yung the APA system. Ayan, the APA of the American Psychological Association is commonly used in preparing your list of references. The following are guidelines in organizing your reference list. So this one class, magagamit nyo siya kapag magsusulat kayo ng or maghahanap kayo ng resource, magsasite kayo ng resources like for example, diba yung research ninyo, yan, sa pinaka-last part niya ng research, ilalagay nyo kung sino yung mga resources o ano yung resources na pinagkunan nyo ng mga information or factual evidence na makakapag-support sa study ninyo. Yan, so gagamit kayo ng APA system or yung American Psychological Association. So, dito, i-discuss ko sa inyo kung ano yung mga different, paano mag-cite. Ayan. Yan. Entries should be arranged alphabetically with the surname of the author as point of reference. In cases where there is no author, the title of the work is the first entry. So, dito, kailangan sa resources, kailangan naka-alphabetically arrange siya. Ayan. From A to Z. Ayan, maayos yung sunod-sunod niya. Ayan. The hanging indent format should be observed when writing entries. This means that the first line of the first entry is not indented while the succeeding lines are indented. So dito, yung APA, kailangan yung hanging indent format. Ayan. Sabi dyan, this means that gagamit kayo ng hanging indent format. Yan. Yung first line daw of the first entry is not indented. Ayan. While the succeeding lines are indented. Yan meaning to say, pantay-pantay. Yung first line, siya yung hindi siya naka-indent. And then yung mga sumunod na line, yun yung naka-indent. Yan. So, may mga example. Yan. The following are some examples entries for books, periodicals, and online sources. So, ito yung mga ito yung mga example natin for books, periodicals, and online sources. Naka-APA format na rin siya, class. Makikita ninyo kung paano ba yung hanging indented. Yan, unahin muna natin yung general format for books. Siyempre, mauuna yung author's surname, and then yung initials niya. Year of close and open parenthesis, year of publication, and then tuldok or and then title of the work, dapat naka-italize yan or naka-italic yung title of the work, and then place of publication, yan, and then yung publisher ng class, yan. Single authored books, ayan, meaning to say, meron lang siyang isang author, ayan. Ayan. For example, si Martinez A, ayan, year 2008, close and open parenthesis, and then Creating Memories, yun yung pinaka-title. Quezon City, yun yung location kung saan siya na-i-publish. And then Maxwell Publishers, ito yung publishers or ito yung naglimbag, ayan, pinaglimbagan ng libro or ng books. Ayan. Ito naman, books with two authors. Kanina, single author. Dito, dalawa yung authors. Meaning to say, dalawa yung nagsulat or nag-publish na. Yan. Una, si Pulido D and Mirador J. Ayan. Year, 1998. Yan. Close and open parenthesis. And then, academic writing for college students. Ito yung pinaka-title. And then, Tokyo. Ito yung place kung saan siya nilimbag or pinablish. And then, Lindell Incorporation, ito yung publisher, or yung publisher. Books with an editor. So, ano muna yung author at editor? Yan. Pag sinabing, when you say author, ito yung pinaka-nagsulat. Ayan, yan. And then, when we say editor, siya yung nag-check ng lahat from chine-check niya, siya yung pinaka-final editing, yan. Siya yung mag-decide if lahat yung mga nakalagay sa content na yun ay ipapublish or not. Ayan. So, ito, books with an editor. Yan, for example, si Mata, yung initial niya is E, and then editor for, yan yung ED, ayan, nagsisignal siya na siya ay isang editor. Ayan. Year 2015, close and open parenthesis, Workplace Ethics and Introduction. Ito yung pinaka-title. Ayan. Kuala Lumpur, yan yung place of publication. And UPM Press, ito yung publishing house. Ayan. Books with no author. Ayan. Sabi nga kapag walang author, anong gagawin? Siyempre, ang mauuna is yung title. Ayan. Cycling Primer for Beginners. Ayan yung title. Year 1989 in Ohio. Ayan yung place. West and West Publishing. Ayan yung publishing house. Or saan nilimbag yung Ayan. Dito naman tayo sa periodicals. Periodicals, it contains journals, newspapers, and general format. Ito yung pinaka-general format. Surname of the author or authors, initials, year of publication, title of the article, title of the periodical, volume, issue numbers, and page numbers. This one is example under journal articles. Yan. Valdez Chi, 2010. Yan. Philippines Perspective on Environmental Politics. Ayan yung pinaka-title. Ano yung title ng journal? Journal of the New World Politics. Ayan. Volume 8 and 7, page 25 to page 32. Yan. So, ito yung pinaka-example ng journal articles. Ito yung format. Ayan. Ito naman, this one is for magazines. Yan. Moore B, year 2001, August. Yan. Fashion for the New Decade. Yan yung title. And then, Fashion Manila. Yan. Volume 35. Ayan. 2. Yan. Page 77. So, this one is for magazines. Ito yung format. And then, this one is for newspapers. Yan, Severino P, 2000. 2013, October 23. So, complete siya, class. Yan. Creating possibilities for Muslim Mindanao. Yan. The Metro Monitor. Yan. A17. Yan yung pinaka-section ng article. Yan. Sa newspapers. And then this one is for online sources. Yeah. Siyempre, mauna si author, initials or institution. Yan. Date of retrieval, title of work, retrieve from website. Kung asaang website siya. This one is for, yan, kung walang author, kung wala tayong author, pwede namang gamitin natin is yung pinaka-title ng institution or nung title ng works. Like for example, yung Green Works, May 4, 2014. Yan yung pinaka uh, date, month, and year kung kailan siya na-publish. And then, methods of extraction of minerals, ito yung pinaka-title. And then, retrieve from www.greenworks.method.html. So, this one, kung saan yung retrieve from, ito kung saan niya nakuha or na-retrieve yung article. Ayan. Ayan. So, class, tapos na tayo sa, preparing notes. Ayan, kung paano ba tayo mag-a-account ng mga resources or paano natin sila isa-cite sa mga based sa mga pinagkuhanan natin factual informations or evidences na magagamit natin for writing sa ating academic writing. Ayan. So this one, alam ko naman na na-tackle ko na sa inyo based on our previous discussion, yung parts ng essay. Yan, yung structure niya, which is yung merong body, merong introduction, body, and conclusion. And then, hindi ka muna makakagawa ng essay kapag wala kang thesis statement and hindi mo pa siya na-outline. So, dito, uulitin ko lang din sa inyo ulit kung ano ba yung makikita natin sa introduction, body, and conclusion. Ayan. With preliminary components for your essay, you may begin writing your essay. So, tapos na tayo sa pagpe-prepare ng notes. So, mag-essay na tayo or yan, gagawin na tayo ng academic writing. Yan, the succeeding sections describe the different parts of the essay. Ayan. So, this one is, the introduction is comprised of background information. Yan, background information. When you say background information, ano lang yung information or mga basic information about sa topic natin or sa general idea. Siyempre, dapat masasagot itong questions na to. Yung 5 W's and 1 H question of and how of your topic. Yan. Yung who, what, why, when, where, and how of your topic. Yan. Of course, kailangan it includes your thesis statement. Yan. The thesis statement, the scope of your essay. Kasi nakapaloob dyan yung general idea and yung mga supporting idea. Yan. Then yung focus 9, which is the body of the essay, contains the major ideas stated in the thesis statement. In addition, different rhetorical modes such as description, cause and effect, comparison and contrast, and examples are used to achieve the purpose of the author. Yan, kung yung introduction, dun lang natin i-introduce or ipapakilala natin or i-indicate natin yung yung general idea about dun sa topic, and then yung thesis statement ng ng topic. Yan. So, dito, sa body of the essay, dito na natin papalawakin yung kung ano yung mga nakanilagay natin sa introduction. So, dito natin siya i-discuss sa body of the essay. Sabi dyan, it contains a major idea stated in the thesis statement. In addition, pwede kayong gumamit ng mga different rhetorical modes such as description, cause and effect, comparison and contrast, and examples. Ayan. Then, the last part of the essay, last structure niya, which is yung conclusion. It is the section that summarizes the main points of the essay. Likewise, it is a strategic section for the writer to restate the thesis for readers to recall the purpose and scope of the essay. So, conclusion, ito na yung isa-summarize ninyo kung ano ba yung nilagay ninyo under dun sa introduction and then body. And then dapat sa conclusion, nabibigyan or nasasagot nyo na lahat ng questions to readers. Ano ba yung point of view ninyo? Ayan, dapat makikita rin nila dito yan sa conclusion. So, tapos na tayo sa preparing notes. Ayan, sa essay, yan, ano ba yung mga for introduction, body and conclusion. And then this one is for, ayan, excellent written work makes it worthy for presentation. Meaning to say, tapos na tayo mag-prepare ng notes, tapos na tayo mag-set ng essays or ng academic writing natin. So this one is for presentation na. Ayan, kapag magpa-present na kayo ng presentation. It is important on your end to disseminate good ideas in worthy venues, conferences, seminars, and workshops are good opportunities for you to participate in discussion and share your ideas. So, kapag ready na kayo, yan, kapag may presentation na kayo, ayan. So, dapat, yan, kung magpe-present kayo for conferences, seminars, and workshops, ayan, ito yung mga dapat or steps or para ano po, makapag-prepare kayo. Yan. This one is for presentation ng class ha. Okay. It is important that the written output be effectively designed for oral presentation. This means that the only salient points are presented. The following are some tips to help you in your presentation. Yan, katulad yan dun sa research presentation ninyo. Diba? Yan yung teacher ninyo sa research paper, ayan, di ba? Pero pinag-present kayo ng title at saka ano ba yung, for example, magiging introduction niya, ayan. So, ito yung mga steps na makakatulong sa inyo. Ayan, kung paano mag-present para hindi kayo kabahan. Ayan. Magagamit ninyo to, like for example, sa research nga ninyo, kapag natapos nyo na yung buong structure ng research ninyo. Ayan. Siyempre, meron kayong oral presentation or defense. Ito yung mga tips para hindi kayo kabahan or makatulong sa inyo. Yan, kapag magpe-present na kayo. Yan. Tips to help your presentations. Yan, meron tayong before the presentation. Under before the presentation, first, familiarize yourself with the mechanics of the presentation. Siyempre, kailangan ninyong alamin ano ba yung mga mechanics ng presentation para hindi kayo magkamali. Ayan. Like this one, is there a time limit? Siyempre, may time limit yan. What equipment is available to you? Ano ba yung mga gagamitin mong materials? Like for example, laptop, desk, ano ba? Yan, chargers, PowerPoint presentation, who will be attending the activity. Siyempre, kailangan alamin mo kung sino ba yung magiging participants or sino yung magiging tagapakinig or judges. And then, pangalawa is prepare. Yan. Siyempre, hindi lang kailangan prepare kayo sa materials, kailangan prepare din kayo para sa sarili niyo. Yan, personally. Yan, did you prepare an outline for your presentation? Yan, outline for your presentation. Nag-prepare ba kayo, may PPT ba kayong ginamit or PowerPoint presentation? Ano pa? Will you be using PowerPoint or other media? Ayan, syempre kailangan mag-decide na kayo aside sa nakagawa na kayo ng outline. Kailangan ano yung medium yung gagamitin ninyo. Ayan. What salient points will be included? Ano ba yung mga important information na nakalagay dyan sa PowerPoint ninyo? Ano ba yung i-include nyo dyan or hindi? Yung aalisin nyo na. And then, did you use good slide? Syempre, gumamit ba kayo ng maayos na slide? Hindi ba magulo yan? Or may sunod-sunod ba or organized ba yung pagkakasunod ng information dyan? Ayan. Are the fonts and text readable? Yan. Yung font size, yung font text, nababasa ba yan? Yan. The text in manageable length and are not cramped. Yan. Manageable length. Baka mamaya pinagkasya-kasya mo na sa isang slide lahat ng information. So, wrong yan. Yan. And then number 3, rehearse your presentation. Siyempre, kaya ako nga nag-prepare ng presentation para i-discuss. Ayan, sa mga judges or other listener. And syempre, dapat, bago mo siya i-present sa unahan, para hindi ka kabahan, dapat, na-rehearse mo na siya or na-practice mo na siya. Did you did you go beyond the time limit? Yan, dapat aalamin mo na sakto lang ba yung pagkakapresent mo niyan. Kaya nga, magre-rehearse ka bago ka muna mag-present. Yan, yung final presentation. Kasi, syempre dito sa rehearsal, kailangan alamin mo na sakto ba sa oras yung pagdi-discuss mo. Were you able to express your points clearly? Syempre, kailangan alamin mo, ayan, kailangan clear ba yung pagkaka-present ko? Ayan, ano, yung mga points ko ba, naayos ko or nasabi ko sa kanila ng maayos. Ayan, na-discuss ko ng maayos. And then number 4, select appropriate attire for your presentation. Siyempre, dapat kung ano po, professional yung venue, ayan, for example, ng mga teachers, siyempre yung it's either naka-hold ka, pang-professional din yung magiging attire mo. Siyempre, nakadepende yan sa pupuntahan mo. Ayan, kung semi-formal ba yan or formal. Yan, alangan naman mag-costume ka dyan for children's party, tapos formal events pala yung aatenan mo. Siyempre, hindi ganun. Dapat ibabagay natin, depende sa occasion. Yan, kung formal or semi-formal man yan. Yan, do your clothes fit the formality of the event? Yan, sa damit. Does it help you accentuate your features, height, skin color, or prominent physical features? Ayan, syempre, hindi ka naman basta-basta lang pipili ng damit na isusuot mo. Ay, eto gusto ko to. Ayan, ayun nakaagal susuotin mo. Syempre, kailangan ibabagay mo siya sa kulay mo, sa height mo, yan, sa physical features. Yan, baka mamaya sa mga girls, magsuot ng saya. Tapos, hindi naman tayo ganoon katangkaran. Ayan, syempre magmumukha talaga tayong maliit yan, lalo. Tapos, skin color, baka mamaya hindi naman tayo ganoon kaputi. Sobrang dark naman yung sinuot natin. Baka hindi na tayo makita if nag-brown out. Yan. So, syempre, dapat ibabagay din natin yung kulay ng damit. Yan. Sa isusuot natin, sa magsusuot, kailangan ibabagay natin siya. Hindi lang tayo basta-basta pipili na, for example, gusto mo yung neon, susuotin mo na kaagad. Yan, ibabagay din natin siya. And then, tapos na tayo sa before presentation. Ito na yung during the presentation. Ito na yung habang nagpe-present kayo ng, yan, pinipare ninyong presentation. Yan, first is to relax. Ayan, focus on the points you rehearse, referring to your notes or outlines from the time to time. Once you start talking, the tension will begin to lessen. Kailangan kapag during presentation or habang nagpe-present ka na ng presentation mo or na-prepare mong notes, ayan, kailangan mag-relax ka, chill. Yan. Kasi once na kinakabahan ka dyan, it's either ma-mental block ka, ayan, makalimutan mo lahat na-prepare mo or na-rehearse mo. Yan, yung notes mo, baka nakalimutan mo na yung mga outline or mga information na nakalagay dyan sa presentation mo, ma-mental block ka, makalimutan mo. Kaya kailangan mag-relax ka. Yan, kapag nakarelax ka na, yan, once yung nagsalita ka na, nag-start ka na magsalita, syempre, nalilesen na yung, yung tension. Yan. And then number 2, elaborate. Add interesting ideas in your presentation that you came across while writing the paper. Meaning to say, elaborate, papalawakan mo yung dinidiscuss mo. Yan. Sabi nga natin, sa PowerPoint presentation or other medias na gagamitin ninyo, not necessary na lahat dyan ilalagay mo. Yan, yung mga, kaya tayo nag-outline, ito lang yung mga, syempre, pattern, yan, pagkakasunod-sunod ng mga information na sasabihin mo dyan, or i-discuss mo while you are presenting. So, elaborate, yan, kailangan palawakin mo yung, kung hindi, like for example, ito lang yung mga nakalagay mo sa slide na yun lang yung babanggitin. No, kailangan, syempre, palalawakin mo yung mga information yan. You can add interesting ideas in your presentation, ayan, para mas maintindihan ng mga nakikinig or ng mga listener or judges. Then number 3, establish eye contact. It is good to look at the audience from time to time, perhaps at their forehead. Ayan. So, kapag kinakabahan ka, pag di ka makapag eye to eye contact, pwede mo naman sila tingnan sa forehead. Yon, hindi ka makahalata na kinakabahan. Ayan. Siyempre, kailangan establish eye contact. Ayan. So, para yung attention ng mga listener mo ay makakatch mo. Ayan. Para malaman mo na hindi pala sila nabuboryo or baka mamaya pag hindi ka nakatingin sa kanila kung saan saan na sila nakatingin, ibig sabihin nun, ayun, hindi mo sila na-engage. Ayan, hindi mo sila nahihikayat na pakinggan ka. Kaya kailangan establish eye contact. Tingnan mo sila sa mata. Or, huwag naman yung sobrang titig na titig. Siyempre, kung nahihiya ka man, pwede ka na magtumingin sa forehead lang nila para hindi kanila nahahalata. Yan. This allows you to create the illusion that you are looking into their eyes, minimizing your anxiety. Ayan. Yan, para ma-minimize or mabawasan yung pagkakaba mo. And then number 4, start and finish strong. Good presentation start with central theme idea. Make sure to conclude with the restatement of the central idea. Remember that the beginning and the end are powerful sections of your presentation. So, totoo yan, class. Ayan, yung beginning at yung end, yun yung powerful way ng presentation ninyo. Powerful section. Kaya kailangan, before ka palang magsalita, kailangan meron na tayong dignified stand. Ayan, dapat catchy na kaagad, yung pambungad pa lang. And then, yung wakas, syempre, yung end. Kailangan, hindi pa rin sila malilitis or kailangan nakatutok pa, inaabangan pa rin nila until the end yung presentation. Nakikinig pa rin sila. So after the presentation, thank the audience. Remember that the audience took time to attend your presentation. Showing gratitude is a good way of connecting with them. So, huwag mo kakalimutan after mo mag-present ng presentation mo, thank the audience. Pasalamatan mo yung mga audience or yung listener mo. Siyempre, nag-allot sila ng oras para pakinggan ka. Yan yung presentation. And then, refer to your work. Questions are likely to be asked, and therefore referring to your work would be a good way to keep the discussions focused. If there are ideas beyond the scope of your work, be open to welcome them. Yan, so, yan. Ito class, syempre after ng presentation, meron tayong mga Q&A portions. Ito na yung magtatanong na yung mga, pwedeng magtanong yung audience or yung listener ninyo. So, syempre, dito, sa mga tanong na yan, syempre sasagutin mo yan, class. Pero, if may mga suggestions sila, kailangan maging open ka sa mga suggestions nila. Ayan. Huwag mo sabihin, huwag mong ililimit na, ito yung presentation ko, dapat ito lang yung tama. No, class. Dapat maging open tayo sa other suggestions. Kasi makakatulong yan sa atin sa susunod kapag magpe-present na naman. If may mga other presentations pa kayo. So, that's all. This is the end of our discussion under lesson 4. So, I hope na may natutunan kayo this day and then so mga previous or mga dati nating discussion under lesson 4. Yan. So, goodbye class and God bless.